Hello, it's Kira. I like doing art challenges that I give myself. This week, I tried to make an animation in 5 hours. This is how I made my most complex animation yet. So this was my plan. I would spend the first half hour planning the story and designing the character. The next hour would be dedicated to creating the storyboard. Next, I would spend an hour and a half working on the background paintings, and the last 2.5 hours were left for animating. Starting off, I had a very vague idea of what I wanted. As a prompt, I used one of the exercises on Animator Island, number 19, reaching for an object on a shelf. I found this doodle that I did of a little girl holding a balloon very cute, so I used her as the character and the balloon as the object on the shelf. So 30 minutes in, I had a character and a story, right on schedule. Next, I worked on the storyboard. Nothing too special happened at this point. I just used Storyboarder, a free storyboarding program. I like it because it allows you to export your storyboards in several really convenient formats. One thing I was struggling with is the timing for each shot. I got the timing of some of the shots way off, which affected the flow of the animation in a way I didn't know how to fix by the time I encountered them as problems. If I had more time, I would probably animate the actions a little more, which might help me determine the timing necessary to complete the actions while I was still working on the storyboard. I hope that by doing more animations and working on more storyboards, I will be able to gain a good sense of timing too. Next, I worked on the backgrounds. I made these in Procreate. They are not the prettiest paintings I've ever made, but I'm still impressed that I was able to make 6 of them under the 1.5 hour time limit I had given myself. After I made the backgrounds, I imported them into Rough Animator, the program I have been using for my animations lately. I timed out the backgrounds according to the duration of the shots in the storyboard. Then, I animated the keyframes over top of the backgrounds. I actually completed the keyframes within the 2.5 hour time frame I had allowed myself, which was way further than I expected to get while I was working on it. This is what I accomplished within the 5 hour time limit. Throughout the week, I spent 6 more hours making the animation more finished by doing some tweening and adding color. This is the final piece. I learned a lot doing this challenge. Most of it was confidence building, however, there were a number of things I would do differently next time. I would divide my time differently. I would especially save time specifically for the cleanup animation. I would do a more simple action and devote more time to the actual animation. I would probably animate over background sketches and paint the backgrounds during the cleanup. This is to save time just for the animating part, but also to make the animating part look less cluttered. I would be more organized with the actual animation part, and pay more attention to the layers I'm animating on so I don't accidentally animate on the wrong layer again. I would plan out the timing more by using timing charts and perhaps even write out an exposure sheet before I even draw anything. The thing I'd like to improve most in my next project is creating a natural flow with my timing. I recommend this challenge to anyone who wants to quickly assess their animation workflow, identify weaknesses that they can work on, and learn animation in general. What do you think? Is this animation a success? Would you try a similar challenge? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I have a lot of similar challenges and videos planned that you won't want to miss. Thank you.